Hello, everybody. This is Crystal Lynn, Cowgirl Astrologer, and thank you for joining me today. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And if you like my videos, please feel free to share and to get the word out, because I think and I hope that they can be beneficial to others. I have some exciting announcements to make, and I want to talk a little bit about what's going on up in the sky right now. So this will be a little overview. First of all, is because I'm so excited, I want to tell you about my announcement first and get it out of the way. I have a couple announcements. One is I'm starting a new series that's going to be very consistent. I've kind of experimented with some stuff this year because I've had so many requests for people wanting to learn astrology and wanting to learn how to follow the transits and, you know, wanting to learn how to use astrology in their everyday life. So, I started offering some classes, but it was getting really difficult to get everybody from all over the world and different times to get in a class on a regular basis. Everybody's schedules were so difficult. I'm still going to be offering those, but you know, I don't want that to be the only way that you guys are learning. And a lot of times when I'm doing the, weekly, I come out and I give an overview of what's going on and we talk about the energy, but there's so much more I want to do. There's so much more I want to talk about on a deeper level. I know that not everybody likes a longer teaching video, but I'm a teacher. I'm an astrological teacher. I've got Sagittarius in my 10th house. And this energy is really showing me that I need to stand up and be the teacher that I am. That's what I love to do. So I'm going to be offering a monthly video. It's approximately about an hour long, and this is a study video where I go through all 12 signs, what's going on in the energy, how to look at that in your chart. I give all kinds of different insights about career, ideas for career, love, relationships, and how to work on this psychological insight stuff that we're all going through. So I'm able to go a little deeper in these videos, and I am hoping that you guys will follow me throughout the year in these coaching sessions. I will be putting a new video out on the first of each month, and it's only $9.99. I decided to make it a low price that everybody could afford because I know that finances are tight. And I know how many of you guys out there are, writing me. I wish I could get a reading right now, but I just can't. And so this is a way, if you just can't make the commitment for a full reading and you really want that insight, this is a way to take part monthly for a reasonable price and get a type of a video that's going to go deeper and help you start to learn how to navigate this yourself. That's my goal. So the first video is complete and it's on my website right now. I'll have a way for you to buy it a la carte monthly. You can, every month there'll be a video, and there'll be a way for you to buy, 12 for the year, obviously a special price where you'll be getting these videos every month. So you can look on my website. And I really hope you'll follow, because I designed these videos with your questions in mind and all of your inquiries. So I think it's a way we can work together and you guys can really grow. And I'm excited to offer it. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, okay, I have another announcement. This announcement is another avenue that I want to be able to offer my services. And one of the things that I've been doing, excuse that beeping, it's my internet. I don't know how to get rid of that thing, but you guys are probably getting used to it in my videos these days. One of the things that I've been doing a lot of is private Google Hangouts with small groups of people. And it's really powerful. I have this ability to be able to navigate a lot of different energy in a room. It's something I've been working on. When I worked with training horses for many years, I would have to be in the middle of the arena on my horse, and I'd have sometimes 15, 20 kids riding in circles around me, each on their own horse. And I just had this innate ability to juggle all this different energy. And I want to be able to offer that as something unique. So I'm going to be offering my services if you guys have a small group, a bachelorette party, you've got a slumber party, you know, you've got some college friends. You know, if you want, I can come on and we can individualize the group party for you, where you guys hire me to come on and I can read charts, answer questions. You know, like I said, we can do whatever theme that you want to do based on astrology. So what I wanted to do is I want to see if I can get a volunteer for a sample of what I'm talking about, because you guys haven't, you know, seen it in action. I like you to see what I can do before you hire me. And if you have a group, okay, I'd like to get at least 4 in a group. If you've got a group of friends that are all into astrology and you could make a night where you're all together, it'll be on a Google Hangout, and I will be able to see all of you. You'll be able to see me, and we'll be able to have this conversation. And I am looking for somebody who wants to volunteer for a free Google Hangout event with me to do a sample. So what I need you to do is, if you can email me, crystaln68@gmail.com, and, you know, make sure you've talked to 4 other people that you can get in this meeting, and we'll set something up. I'm going to pick one person or one group, depending on how many inquiries I get. And we'll do a Google Hangout here live on my channel. So if you are interested, I will need all of the date of births and all the information, but we can do that in the email. So I'm looking for a group of 4 people that want to get together, and let's do a Google Hangout, and I'll show you what I can do in a group setting with astrology and how fun it can be. So we're going to have some fun with that. Okay, so those are my announcements for the new year. I'm really excited about. Just wanted to do a little brief overview for you guys on what's going on in the energy as we move into the 1st. We all know that Saturn has moved into Sagittarius. Can we say hallelujah together yet? And when I think of Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter, I do think of a spiritual mission. It's not just a spiritual journey that you do privately. It's this spiritual journey that you suddenly need to tell everybody about. and it's like you have a message and it's developing. And there's a very strong teacher-student theme around the next 2 years, depending on where you are. If you need to be a student, then you need to go back and learn. If you are a teacher, you need to step up and be a master. And Saturn is going to be focusing on those things, because we've all been through such in-depth, intense transformation with Saturn and Scorpio the last 2 years. We're like different people. We haven't quite gotten our, you know, our grounding yet coming into the 1st. I know there's a lot of people that emotionally, I've been getting a lot of letters, you know, some people are manic, some people are depressed, and it's because anytime there's radical shifts up in the sky, especially slow moving planet like Saturn, you know, we feel the vibrations coming down here on Earth, and it's just going through a lot of changes. We've had a lot of anticipation, and we're still healing from some intense psychological awarenesses that we developed or we became aware of during Saturn in Scorpio. So I want to encourage you guys going into the 1st of the year to just take it easy. Jupiter in Leo is retrograde right now till March. So we're reviewing our brand, we're reviewing our title, we're reviewing our name. You know, if you look at famous Leos like Madonna, Martha Stewart, you know, J-Lo, you know, any type of famous Leos, they all have a brand. They know how to brand themselves, you know, and they know how to make their name stick, you know, that everybody knows who they are, and they have a quality product. And Jupiter in Leo is about getting us to have a name, to have a brand, to have who we are. Let's put a stamp on it right now. We've got the next 8 months. And because we've been through an inner transformation with Saturn and Scorpio, bringing in inner truth and, you know, humbling us quite a bit, you know, I mean, we're not just going into this with big heads, with no hearts, because we now have a different heart. We now have a different understanding. So right now, Jupiter is retrograde, kind of having us review, like, what do we really want? What is really important? The reality of it. You know, we all have a realm of influence, being, respected for our work, or having an influence on others. It doesn't matter if it's, 5 people from your neighborhood or 5 million people from the world. You can still get the same quality fulfillment in doing your job if you know you're making a difference. And I think it's about time that we all start making a real difference in what we're doing. We all have a story to tell, and Saturn and Sagittarius is working on that story right now for us. The full moon is in Cancer on the 4th, so we've got this Cancer theme going right into the first of the year, and we know that Cancer rules the 4th house. So before we get too big for our britches, before we get too excited to jump out there and not look back, our family, home, is highlighted right out the gate. Don't forget how far we've come and what we've learned about how important our home is, our security is, the people around us that love us, the people we love. A lot of us have dealt with really intense relationship breakups and separations and, estrangements. It's just, it's very, very extremely painful. And when you go through that, and a lot of things, we don't completely understand in its entirety. Some things are the universe's way of separating things, even for a time, to help 2 individuals grow individually, to maybe heal. And we're all sitting here right now, a lot of us at the end of Saturn and Scorpio, with unresolved stuff still, and wondering, like, do we just leave it behind? Do we not look back? How do we go forward? We still feel the pain. Well, the story isn't quite over yet. With Saturn in Scorpio will come back this summer from June until September. So this summer we may have a chance to hopefully make things right, or understand things better, or, find a way to heal, and in the meantime, between now and August, we're growing. We're looking at things with a different perspective. We're going to take on, a new way of seeing ourselves. And often when that happens, as we become whole and as we become healed, often we can look at maybe somebody that's hurt us or somebody that's disappointed us differently. When you are wounded and you're looking at the person that's wounded you from wounded eyes, you often can't see through that. You often can't see how to heal. But the next 8 months, I think we're going to be gaining that confidence back, gaining who we are back, and our heart will change. So take advantage of this next 8 months to really grow in who you are. Jupiter and Leo does have us looking at ourselves, does have us seeing what brand, what stamp can we put on it? Can we claim our little part of the world now and be confident about that? So we'll be getting that confidence back. As we jump into January, we still have all this energy in Aquarius. We have Mars in Aquarius. On the 3rd and the 4th, Mercury and Venus will move into Aquarius. Okay, so for 2 weeks until the 15th, Mars will move into Pisces, but for 2 weeks, we still have this ton of this Aquarius energy. And this is highlighting up the interwaves, internet. I can't speak. I just did the video before I got on here, so I'm a little giddy. Yeah, this is about our dreams, about our wishes, about ideas coming in. Be really open right now, because that Aquarius energy really is very highly vibrational. And if we can tap into it, we can see outside of what's going on. We can see into the future, and it can bring in great networking friends, social media, great opportunities. So now's the time to really start to get that plan. Right out of the gate of the first of the year, we've got so much positive energy that's just propelling us forward. It's not letting us sit and brood anymore with Saturn and Scorpio. It's saying, all right, keep going. No time to sulk. Let's get going. So we've got that energy going on. Yeah, Mars is going to move into Pisces. And then at the end of the month, February 27th, Venus will move into Pisces. And so this is very creative. This is very intuitive. I love when all the planets are in Pisces, obviously, because I've got a Pisces rising and a moon in Pisces. But it can even be a lot for the Pisces. We've got Neptune in the background. And on the 20th, going to conjunct Mars. So, you know, things cannot always be what they appear. And that's the hardest part of the Pisces life, because a lot of times, you know, the Pisces has a way of communicating often from their intuition, and they might have a certain thing that they're trying to communicate. And often they can say something that gets taken 5 different ways because they don't know the power of their words. And then somebody else can say, oh, can you believe this or that? And they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even mean it that way. Or, you know, maybe they did, you know, what have you. But, you know, it's very nebulous and can be very deceptive. So Neptune there with Mars there being kind of aggressive, you know, just pay attention. Pay attention to what you're hearing. Don't overreact if you hear something that, you know, seems a little far out there. Things are going to be a little far out there during this time. But it's an excellent time to tap into your intuition and get a vision for the future. Because if you focus, that powerful Neptunian energy can help you literally create a dream that can actually come true. So everything's lined up for that to happen right now. Let's see, Pluto, the Sun and Pluto are still in Capricorn. So we're building new systems, you know, we're refining it. I mean, I've been building on an idea for several years, for like actually 7 years. I've been building on certain ideas in my life. And every year they keep changing and refining and tweaking and taking on different, you know, appearances. And it's like fine-tuning it, you know, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. It's been tough. And all of us are just like, let's go and get some momentum. And I think with Uranus and Aries going direct, we are going to feel that forward energy. As Jupiter and Leo moves direct in March, we're going to start feeling, you know, like, okay, now we can come out from behind the curtain. We're behind the curtain right now, like dress rehearsal, changing our clothes. What are we going to wear out there? You know, that's what we're doing. Let's see what else is going on, you guys. Yeah, Mercury is going to be retrograde in Aquarius. That will be January 24th to February 11th. And Mercury does better retrograde in Aquarius than he does in the water signs, okay? So, but it's still, you know, it's like we've got these brilliant ideas coming in. And when things go retrograde, even though we can go behind the scenes again and start reviewing, you know, checking out all those details, it can be a time to really refine it, really put the bow on the package. We're all creating something right now because we're heading into Jupiter and Virgo, okay, which I'll be talking about as we go, and that's in August. But Jupiter and Virgo is going to be all about launching that product. So the next 8 months, as far as career goes, as far as your life goes, we're putting the package together. We're putting the red bow on it, you know? And when you're building a product, there's so many little pieces that you're putting together. So, you know, don't wait till you feel like it's perfect. Just get it out there. Try things. I've tried so many things, and they've got a little bit of life, and then a little bit of life, and then they, you know, and I just keep trying because I keep hearing what the need is. And then I look and say, what can I offer? And if there's a need and you have something you can offer and you can find a way to put it together that works for everybody, then it's a blessing for everybody. And I want to teach you guys how to have that success too. As I'm developing the stability in my life, then I can help you guys develop that. So I can't speak for something I don't know about. So I'm stepping out there. And that's what this video is about. I'll probably end on that. That was just a few things I wanted to overview for the month. I will still be coming on YouTube weekly, giving my overviews, talking about all kinds of different things. But I would love if you guys would love to follow my monthly behind the scene video where I go into more depth in teaching. And again, that's only $9.99. So it's affordable, and we can grow together this year. Let's do it. 2015, let's take back, take back what we've lost, and let's grow together. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for an awesome year. There's just so much more I always want to say, but I don't want to ramble on. But thank you for all your amazing encouragement and support, and allowing me to come up here and share and teach and develop these things in front of you. So thank you. Please go to my website if you'd like to order the monthly video. It is available, and I will have that out to you like ASAP. Within 24 to 48 hours, you'll have the video, like probably sooner than that, but that gives me time to get to everybody. So I will be sending you a private link. And last thing, the cool thing is, if you do get this private video, there will be a discussion question and answer forum underneath these private videos, so we can talk throughout the month for those of you who do invest in the video. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Have a happy New Year.